Yo, what is up guys? In this video, I'll be giving you some tips on things you can do to prepare for Taken King, other than being really excited and hyped about everything that Bungie's put out with the Twitch reveal and their weekly updates, and even everything that Game Informer is putting out from their visits to Bungie. So much. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be worth it. Hella worth it. Okay, so tip number 1 for tips to prepare for Taken King. Obviously, do not dismantle anything. None of your guns, none of your armor, not even your shields, your emblems, not even your materials. Don't dismantle your guns or your armor because your light, not your level, your light will be factored in. Your guns and your armor will factor into your light based on what you have on your character or your characters and what you have in the vault. So I go over to my vault. My light, when Taken King drops, is going to be based on all of this stuff in here. All of these weapons, all that armor stored there, all of this armor here, all these guns here. I doubt that this matters, but you know, don't dismantle anything. All for good reasons. Because your emblems and shaders, I think they said in the Twitch reel that you can dismantle your emblems and shaders because the game will remember what you have. But there was employees from Bungie that later tweeted, "Do not dismantle anything, not even your emblems or your shaders." So keep everything, just for now. It's only like 3.5 weeks away. You can hang on to that stuff for now. You know, we got double vault space coming, even triple vault space coming in some areas. So just hang on to everything. Second thing, it's not really in any particular order. Save like glimmer stuff, or like in terms of cap out your marks and your glimmer, and save things that'll get you glimmer, like a royal amethyst. I think you get those from level 32 prisons, because you're going to be spending a lot of glimmer in week 1 and a lot of marks. And what's happening to these marks is, I think in bundles of 50 will go to 1 commendation. And I'm not really sure if that'll level you up immediately in the Vanguard and Crucible or Faction or whatever. I'm not really sure how those are going to work, but that's what happens to those marks. And remember, you can earn as many legendary marks as you want in a week. It's just when you get to 200, you gotta spend them, because then the rest of them will be irrelevant. But you can earn as many as you want in a week. And also keep other glimmer things like house banners, silken codexes, axiomatic beads. Because if you get a lot of them, they're worth a lot. I got 16 here. It's 200 each, so 3,200 glimmer. That's kind of worth it. Keep other things too, like engrams. You know, obviously they're coded and you already know, or the game already knows what's in them, so it doesn't really matter for getting new stuff. But if they stay legendary rather than becoming blues like they did from when Dark Below came out, I believe. If they stay legendary, it's still worth a lot of Cryptarch rep, and you can turn those in and rank up really fast in him. Also, if you don't really need any more legendary stuff, it's kind of just pointless to open them, so why not keep them and see what you can do with them and Taken King in terms of leveling, and you never know. So next, you're going to want to try to do a public event on every character that you have every day, because you do 1 public event a day and you get a package just for doing it. And if you keep all those packages like I have here on this character, even get as many as you can. Also keep Cryptarch packages, because you don't know what you're going to get from that, and you could get a legendary from that, and that could give you Taken King gear if you open it when Taken King comes out. So don't keep faction packages though, because they don't give you any XP, and that's why you keep public event packages, because they give you 2,500 XP without any boosts, without any XP boosts. They give you 3,000 if you just have the Nightfall boost, which is a lot. So 3,000 XP when you're trying to level a new gun or a new weapon, same thing, a new gun or a piece of armor, or subclasses especially. That's a lot, especially if you have a full postmaster full of public event packages. So keep those. Try to do 1 each day on each character, and you get a public event package each day on each character. Next, one of the really big things that I've been doing over the last few days, I've been trying to edge all my factions, Vanguard, Crucible, and Cryptarch. I still have some work to do on this character in terms of Crucible. I just don't pick up bounties when I play Crucible. I just play for fun. See how close I am on Cryptarch. Vanguard, I might do a few patrols to get it even closer, so I'm like within one patrol of getting the next package. I'm gonna have to turn in like 1 more bounty on my New Monarchy and Future War Cult, and I just started working on Dead Orbit. Even my Queen's Wrath is almost there, but I'm not gonna bother with that. But these ones right here, you get those all edged and really close. Of course, you can only pledge allegiance to 1 faction a week, so you only be able to get 1 of these 3 packages. It's going to take you 3 weeks to get all of them. You get this one the first week, second week, third week, but you can still get a Dead Orb package, Crucible package, and a Vanguard package as soon as you drop a Taken King, and you can get these 2 packages, within the next 2 weeks, which is still beneficial because there's all kinds of gear and guns to get. So I recommend you do that. And I mean, what else are you doing right now in this kind of? It's been like, well, if you're a hardcore player, you probably had about a month of downtime already, and you got 3.5 more weeks coming. But 3.5 weeks is plenty of time to get all this stuff going. You only need to get to rank 2. So if you go 2 and you're about to get to your 3rd level in a faction, that'll give you a package. So you only need to get almost to 3. So that's plenty worth it. I think that's everything that I have on this character in the tower. So you saw how I had engrams saved, armor engrams saved because I didn't have room for weapons. So I kept my weapon engrams on one character, and of course maxed out my marks on that character and my other character, on my hunter and my titan. My titan has engrams saved on him. So from one weekly heroic a few weeks ago, I got 3 legendary heavy engrams and legendary primary engram from 1 heroic. So I got 6 heavies and 4 primaries. Hopefully they stay legendary and I could just get a lot of rep out of them, or even exotics. Who knows if they could possibly become new exotics, but I'm pretty sure they're coded with. They're already coded with what they have in them, so there's no way of changing that. But still, it's probably worth the rep, and I don't need anything else currently. So yeah, that's all the tips that I have. Just don't delete anything. Save all your glimmer stuff. Like here, I have a royal amethyst on this character. Even save all your materials because you're gonna need them to upgrade weapons and gear. Save your plasteel plating, hadronic essence, and sapphire ware because you're gonna have to transfer them over to what are they calling it? Just armor materials in general, I think. But you can transfer those over to get those. So keep everything. You can even turn in synths for faction rep. You could turn in materials and synths for faction rep that I saw in the Twitch reveal. But anyways, that's all the biggest tips that I have. There's probably all kinds of other things, but these are the biggest things. That's everything I have for this video. I hope that these tips were useful and that you do them and that they help you out. So anyways, all aboard the hype train of Taken King, and I will see you guys there. That's the video. Peace.